Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another buzzing walkabout here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today, if you remember, I did the video at Siam Design Hotel. I showed you the rooftop pool there, the infinity pool. Well, this one isn't an infinity pool, but I gotta say, it's just got to be on your radar. It's a really nice little club. There's a beautiful pool, great lounging back seats and all the rest of it. I think they called it a cabana, something like, I don't know. I'm not that posh, but anyway, big seats you can lay back on. But the point being is this place often gets overlooked. And it's a real shame because honestly, if you've got some time on your hands and you want to just chill out with a great vibe, fantastic food, this place has to be on your radar. So before we get down to there, I just want to show you where we are right now. I'm opposite one of the most famous soys here, straight across there, that is Soy 6. And on the subject of Soy 6, I just want to say to you guys, if you go up there right now, the ratio of girls to guys is probably 15 to 1. There's probably 15 girls to every one guy. Now, the initial thoughts might be, yeah, fantastic, that's just absolutely brilliant. Happy days, let's go and fill our boots. And yes, quite rightly so, guys, there's no issues with that whatsoever. All I'm going to say to you is just be a little bit cautious because, as you can imagine, if the ratio is in their favour, as in 15 to 1, you are a prime target. So the girls will be potentially, I'm not saying they are, but potentially they will be a little bit keener to get maybe a few drinks out of you or to allow you to have a little rest, a little sleep. So just be on your guard, guys, if you might encounter a drink queen. And a drink queen is basically a girl that will get drinks out of you as quickly as possible, nail down the shots, and then wish you a good day. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the case. I'm not going to pinpoint any particular bars or anything like that. I'm just saying, guys, be aware. You know, it's a natural thing for the girls. Remember, they're here to earn money. Most of the girls have a quota of X amount of drinks per 10-day contract or per month in order to get their salary. So the natural emphasis on you walking in is to try and get a few drinks ASAP like. So just a little bit of a heads up and a little bit of warning for you. Now, talking about warnings, you see where it says the Beach Cafe Amazon over there? Well, here's a warning for you. If you walk up that one, then you might find yourself finding more interesting scenarios than that you would encounter on Soy 6. It's formidably a ladyboy soy. What I will say on the ladyboys, guys, is, you know, it's all fun and games. We have a bit of a laugh and a joke. Be polite, guys, be polite. You know, they are very upfront, they are very forward thinking. They'll think nothing about coming up to you, hello, sexy man, and grabbing you and all the rest of it. Just keep walking, or if it's really not your thing, then go up Soy 6 and take a better detour. But anyway, so this is where we are right now, down there on Jomtien Beach. And right in the distance there's the waterfront. I had a really good conversation with Casey from Town & Country Property. What a knowledgeable guy. Movers and Shakers, what a fantastic event that was. If you are here and you're in the business world and you want to make contacts here, then look out for the next Movers and Shakers. It honestly is a fantastic networking opportunity. But he was telling me that the waterfront, which is that eyesore right there in the middle, he thinks that there will be a conclusion in the not too distant future, and hopefully potentially it will do, because as he said, and Casey is quite right, it will be iconic for the city. And out there in the far distance you might be able to see the parasailing. Normally that's a morning activity, and the jet skis there. Be careful on the jet skis, guys, please. It really is fraught with danger at times. If you're adamant that you want to use a jet ski, please video the jet ski before you do anything with it. Lift it out of the water as best you can, either side, you know, just swivel it around in the water and make sure you cover any possible damages, scratches. Check the paint. You might be thinking, what the hell is he on about? Check the paint, it's not just been painted, and then you go riding around and suddenly you find it's washed off and there's a scratch there. So, all that said, done and dusted. Now, up here is McDonald's undergoing a bit of a refurb upstairs, but I've noticed now, and this is only a recent addition to the front here, but this huge, the bay, never ever really got off the ground, and it's up for rent. Now you're going to have deep pockets to be able to rent that. Goodness knows what that's going to be. Oh, I dread to imagine, but it's monstrous. But it's competing with so many other places, you know, Terminal 21, Festival Place, the Avenue Mall, you know, you've got the Royal Garden Plaza. I mean, there's so many that it's competing with. And as you can see there, it just hasn't happened. So I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe someone will rent it, knock it down potentially, I don't know. Maybe build a superstructure. And there was even signs here, look, the old fairground rides. Who remembers those? I used to love the fairgrounds. I used to go down to Kingston, and occasionally I get some work down there working one of the rides. Water was always the funniest one. Most people couldn't do the water. It used to make them seasick. So, but great fun, great fun. And what we're going to do is we're going to head down. I'll show you a few other places as well. Some places you want to know if you like your jazz. Oh, Mallee Brew. They've got an incredible selection of ales, beers from all around the world. They've got Mr. Kosax, the most famous saxophonist here in the country, and it's an incredibly good vibe. I'll show you that in a bit. But, see, look, on the edge there, look, just didn't get going. Derelict. Such a shame. Some decent views up there. Look at that penthouse at the very top. Oh, I bet that's some dollar. You won't get much change out of 150 grand a month for that if it's for rent, I wouldn't have thought. And another cannabis place. There's millions of these now. I don't know. Each to their own. You know, I'm not criticising you if that's your thing, crack on. Definitely not for me. Now, people ask me about, oh, here you go, look. Pattaya Beach Culture Park. There you go, look at the old weapons there. Brings back some memories. They need a GPMG. .22, 25 bullets, 1700 baht, flipping hell. Now, when you look at those prices, that amazes me is to think how much money, when we used to go on exercise when I was in the army, especially live firing over in Canada in Bathurst, how much money we would have shelled out there, literally shelled it out. And what have we got here? We've got coffee, got some fruit. Hello there, how you doing? But you okay? Sabani mai? Sabay Zamai? Okay, Cap. Oh, Palomay Aroy Mark. Papa Mark. What a nice guy. And we're going to head down this way. If you kept going all the way down here, you've got some really nice hotels. You've got the Amari 5-star hotel. There's quite a few decent hotels down here. And the Spicy Twist. Not sure on that one. What are they selling? Half kilo, 5 kilos. What are you selling? Oh, man, now. All right. There we go, another Indian restaurant. There's lots of Indian restaurants around at the moment. It's hard to figure out which one would be the one that you'd pick up on, simply because there's so many available. And the good news is my blood pressure is getting down really low now. And hang on, foot and leg massage, 45 minutes, 200 baht. No, if you go into Soy Macau, you can get an hour for 150 baht. Some places 100. Now with these guys, right, I just want to say to you, right, these are the pharmacies, okay? Just be very cautious. And I say that because of when you go into these pharmacies, Thai people in general, my wife included, if they go to the pharmacy, they end up coming out with like 30 packets of tablets. It's really worrying. I don't like it. And I often say to her, look, get rid of all that. You don't need all that. Just take one that's actually specific to what you're doing. So if you do go in there, they will try and let you walk out with carrier bags full of stuff. Everything's available. So if you are looking to get something that's maybe a prescription, have a look around. The one that I would recommend is Tim's Pharmacy over by the Avenue Mall. I spoke about that place many, many times. Legit products as well, and he's very knowledgeable. But going back to the blood pressure, there we go, look, the old skydiving. I'm going to have a go at that. And also, I'm going to go to Neil at Real Divers and do some diving. The only reason I couldn't do it was because my blood pressure was so high. But now, right now, at the time of making the video, it's 114 over 94. And before I did the fatty to fitty, it was about 209 over 175, around that each time. So a considerable change has gone on in my body, which is great. I've lost over 5 kilos. Ironically, I've stopped drinking beer. Don't touch beer now. I'm more into vodkas. Vodka and soda water, purely because it's less calories. And I don't know, some people say to me, oh, the vodka's not good for you, it's better to drink beer. I can't see that myself, but I'm not an expert, so I don't know. There we go, your breakfast, filet mignon. Oh, nice, good selection of food there. Right, we're nearly down to where I want to show you. Honestly, this place, I went there with my wife recently. We had a fantastic afternoon. It's nice and chilled out. There's an entrance fee of 300 baht. But I've got to say, and if you spend 3,000 baht, you know, you get 10% off your bin, which is your 300 baht. But we're here, right here. Now there's the A1 hotel. Now you recognise the A1 hotel because it's in the shape of a boat. But right in front of it, you can see, you start to see it now, This is Fat Coco. If you haven't been, guys, please get it on your radar. It's down here on Beach Road. You can walk to it, it's not an issue. You can spend the whole day there. But before I show you in there, I want to just walk up here for all you jazz fanatics. If you're into live music, you like fantastic different ales and beers from all around the world. They got mixologists for your cocktails and all that kind of stuff. Live music, the whole lot. It really is lovely. And the food, oh, the selection of food is absolutely amazing. But just up here, we're going to walk across the road now. Here we go. Wish You Were Beer is Malibu. Now, you got, no, come on, be nice, don't do this to me. Really? No way. What is that all about? I've done a classic. It looks like it should, no, it's not, maybe they're refurbing it. It can't be shut down. Hold on, have they moved the entrance? Hold on. No. No, 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 no. No, that's the parking. Oh, behave yourself. Really? They can't have closed that. Let me figure that one out. Anyway, back in the day. Oh man, really? Anyway, back in the day, that used to be Malibu. But look there, the sign's got the cover. Oh, Jesus. Right. That's a bit like my view that wasn't a view. Do you remember that one? At least I didn't have to walk up a flight of stairs this time. I went up to Soi Khao Noi, went to the very top, got up the top. I was like, right guys, check this out. This is amazing. The view's fantastic. And I got all the way up the top and the bloody trees had grown over and they hadn't cut it down, so you couldn't see nothing. And then to really rub salt into the wounds, I went over about 3 weeks later with a big tripod, an extension bar to chuck the camera up above the trees to show you the view. Climbed all the way back up there and flipping hell, they'd cut the bloody trees down, so I didn't need a tripod. I'm sure they're having a laugh at me. Anyway, right, if you do go up that road up there, there you go. You got BJ Holiday Lodge, Honey 2 body massage if you want one of the massages. Pippin's nice. I'll go up there one day, I'll show you that one. Pippin's are really nice. I can't show it, it's up the top there. If you just look through the centre there, look at the very highest point, up there's Pippin, lovely place. And here is Fat Coco. So, what I'll do is I'll go in, have a look in there for you and show you around. Like I say guys, there's a 300 baht entrance fee. Don't let that put you off. It's well worth the money. It really is. It's a very, very nice place. You're going to see in a second the swimming pool is fantastic. I mean, it's a really, definitely put it on your radar guys. You won't be disappointed. The food and the cocktails, fantastic. So here you are. That is Fat Coco right there. And if you come out opposite, straight across there, over there, there's the beach. And you can get the best of both worlds. And we're right next door to Sands. Right, let's go in and take a look. It's a lovely place. There's a massive swimming pool with little cabanas all the way around the outskirts and the edges, with great big deep sofas as well, so with tables in the middle. It's a really nice layout. The thing I like about it is the music's at a very good level. It just seems really calm and collected, and just a very peaceful environment. As you can imagine, the water in the pool, lovely and warm. It really is nice and warm. It's got the beauty of having the sun on it nearly all day, so of course by the afternoon it's like stepping into a bath. It's beautiful. Regarding the menu is very, very comprehensive. There is a huge amount of options available, particularly obviously it's focused on seafood. Seafood is the main focus of their menu, and the seafood is fantastic. You know, whatever you order, you're likely to get quite a lot of decent choices there, particularly the lobsters, the crab, the prawns, all those kind of dishes are fantastic. There's also, if you go right to the end of the menu, for those of you that are not lovers of seafood, you've got a few dishes there, particularly the burgers. But in general, the food is very, very high quality. You definitely won't be disappointed with the level of service. Be aware there is a plus on this, so there is a 10% service charge and 7% VAT. But if you spend over 3,000 baht, I believe it is, you get a 10% discount. So it's kind of like same, but different. But in my opinion, it's very clean. What I will say, guys, is it says it opens at 11 o'clock in the morning. A little tip for you, if you do come down earlier, around about sort of say between 10 and 11, head yourself in. Just go around, speak to one of the waiters, the service staff there. They'll let you in, and you can go in there and sit down. You can't order your food or your drinks until 11. I think that's something to do with the hotel, with the guests. I think it's where the switchover goes regarding their payment system. But nevertheless, you can go in there, guys, and you can sit down and get your chair. Get your chair early, because it does get busy. Later on in the afternoon, there's a lot of people come there, particularly from the A1 hotel, which is next door, and also people that just want to come and spend the day down here in Fat Coco. But like I say, guys, you know, it is one of those hidden gems. It's one of those that people walk past probably 1,000 times and just don't realise that they can go in there and enjoy themselves. And it really is nice. It's a little bit more expensive, obviously, as you could expect. You know, you're in a very private area. There's a lot of attention gone into it, and to the build up and to the comfort. You know, the sofas are very comfortable. They provide you with towels as well, so if you need a towel, you can get a towel. That's no drama whatsoever. So there we are. That is Fat Coco. In my opinion, it's a hidden gem. It's one that people don't really know many things about, which is a sad fact, because it is very good. They've recently refurbished it. All that front part never used to be there. Maybe that's why they shut Malibu down. I hope they haven't. I'm going to have to send a message to them and ask them what's that about, because Malibu is brilliant. I mean, it was rammed every night, so I can't imagine for the sake of it was anything to do with finances. It must have made money. It was just constantly rammed. But it used to be just there on the left. That used to be Fat Coco's, and out the front here used to be all the front part for the A1 hotel, which is the hotel you see just above the roof there. So we'll have a little walk down here, and then we'll wrap it up for today. I am going to bring a few more pool villas. I will do that. I will bring them to you. Pool villas? Where'd that come from? I am going to bring you a few more pools that I think you should be aware of. I need to check out Mike Mall. That'll help me, guys. If any of you have been there recently, I'm talking like in the last couple of weeks, is the pool at the top of Mike Mall, is that still open? That used to be brilliant. Spent many a day up there and enjoying it, just chilling out. The nice thing about those kind of pools is they don't attract many children. That's one of the nice things. The only downside to the Fat Coco, I'm going to be up front with you guys, is that because it's obviously based for the hotel guests as well, you are likely to get a few children in there. Just be warned. So if you've got a bit of a bin lid phobia, you might not want to go there. But honestly, they do a great range of cocktails. Their cocktails are fantastic. Mojitos. And I think they're what, 240, 280 baht, something like that. But in my opinion, for the ambience, everything you get, well worth it. There you are. So it's not bad today. I think we're due a bit of rain. The old rainy season's on its way. We're going to be getting nailed by that soon. So if you are coming out, be prepared, guys. But like I say, it doesn't rain inside the bars. So happy days. Get yourself in a bar, sit down, let the rain pass you by. All good to go, no dramas. And what's nice is that it's such a clear day. Look at that. You can see Koh Larn, crystal clear. If you do go to Koh Larn, when you get there, guys, just a quick tip. Don't stay on the main island at the front that they try and herd you onto. Go over the back, go to Ao Nang. It's a beautiful little beach, it really is. And literally, when you go over the other side, it's like it's a different world. There's no flag chasers. It's really nice and calm. The sand's beautiful, nice clear sand. So have a look over there. But get yourself over there, yeah, Koh Larn. And if you're feeling really adventurous, if you head that way and just keep going to Rayong, you'll get to Koh Samet. Koh Samet's beautiful. National island, protected island, beautiful white sand beaches. They do the fire show in the evenings. Those guys of you that have been there before, you'll vouch for me. Please drop your comments below. You know, what did you think of Koh Samet? I think it's one of the best islands, particularly here. I mean, it's 45 minutes up the road. It's about 700 baht in a Bolt taxi. Happy days, winner, chicken dinner, you're in. That's it. So, right, there we go. So, let me get the old current bun on my head. Right, there we are. So that's it for today, guys. Like I say, I will bring some more pool villas. I'm going to go off and find some unusual ones. I've got one that's tucked right away in the middle of nowhere. I don't know whether it's going to be your cup of tea or not, because it is in the middle of nowhere, but nevertheless, if you want a really quiet place, well then this one coming up in the not too distant future will tick those boxes. But for now, Fat Coco, guys, Beach Road, go in there, have a great time. You know, you'll have a really enjoyable day, morning, afternoon, whatever you choose to do. It really is good. And like I say, you pay 300 baht to get in, but in all fairness, when you look at the standard of what you get in the service, I don't think that's a lot to ask. Okay, that's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon. if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. There's over 13,500 members in there. It's going from strength to strength. It really is going. Great guns. So please have a look on this. Totally free of charge. There's loads of information on this, so have a look on there. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. If you look on the left-hand menu, the bottom icon, click on that, and you can support the channel via that way. All right, thank you so much indeed for watching, guys. And as always, please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.